Hello, everybody. I'm just going to give it just a minute here just to see if anybody jumps on. I didn't have any warning about doing this video because I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. I know it's a little bit late. It's 9 p.m. on the East Coast, so if you are able to join me, that'd be great. If you catch the replay, that's fine too. So I just wanted to jump on because I know that we are getting incredibly close to Christmas. I had intended to make a Facebook Live demonstrating a little last minute treat box, but of course that didn't work out. So I just wanted to jump on here, wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. I know it's going to start to get chaotic as people are doing their last minute shopping and wrapping and baking and decorating and cooking and visiting with family and friends. But at the same time, the chaos is also wonderful in that way. I'm going to go over a few Stampin' Up! Things, and then I'm also going to touch on a few personal things before I complete this live. So I just want to say right ahead out of the gate that I won't be doing anything crafty in this video tonight. This is really just a one-on-one of me just chatting with you. The last few Facebook Lives that I did do, you didn't see my face. So there are many people who are very talented with Facebook Lives or who have programs that can help them give a very professional look with multiple screens and graphics and things like that. I do not have that yet, but I am looking into it. So I don't know what your Christmas plans are. If you feel like sharing, I would love to hear what you're doing for Christmas this year. Are you the one who throws the party? Do you travel? Are you staying home? This is going to be a year home for us. I'm very excited about it because this is our first year with a real tree. This is 4 years that we've lived in this particular home, and I love the real tree. I know that there's a big debate. I've had an artificial tree for so many years, but there's nothing like having a real tree. It is the scent, the feeling, everything about it is wonderful. So I really appreciate everybody interacting with the poll that I had created with the pictures with Santa and telling me your stories about your Christmas trees. The interaction on this page has been just amazing. And I wanted to thank all of you for your support as I've started Stamping with Hart this year. I just wanted to share a few numbers with you about how it's been going. So I really had no idea when I started what I was going to be able to do, but I have surprised myself, and I have been so surprised by all of the love and support for my YouTube channel, for my Facebook page, for the products, for the paper pumpkin, just people telling me how much they love making things. And that just makes my heart so happy. I'm so glad that I did embark on this adventure, and I'm very excited about 2020. I have a lot of things planned and a lot of things that I want to film, but life doesn't always go exactly the way that we planned, so I am adapting. One of the Stampin' Up! Things that I wanted to go over before I start touching on a few personal points is that starting in January, we are going to have our mini catalog, and we're also going to be doing celebration. Now, I can't show you the inside of the catalogs until they launch on January 3rd. That's when they launch to customers. If you're a demonstrator, you actually get to pre-order in advance. You get to see the catalogs, get them in the mail in advance. And if you're ever interested in knowing more about that, please don't hesitate, let me know. There are amazing things in these catalogs. So if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you're interested in getting a catalog, do not hesitate to let me know. You can contact me via email. You can sign up for my email list. You can, message me on my Facebook page. It's totally fine. Let me know if you need one, and I'll be happy to get some catalogs out to you. So that's going to be starting in January, and I'll have some fun projects that I'll be sharing with you based on those. So I definitely wanted to touch on the catalog thing. I also wanted to touch on Paper Pumpkin. So typically I have a bunch of posts of everything that's happening with Paper Pumpkin. January's kit, December's kit is on its way, should be here any minute. There is a slight delay getting the December Paper Pumpkins out because Stampin' Up! Was so busy, but they should be here very soon, and I'll be excited to share that with you, that unboxing, when that arrives. And then there's January. So if you're interested in subscribing to Paper Pumpkin starting in 2020, the January kit, I'll be BEE Yours, is going to have a love theme. And that's because typically they, a month ahead of holidays, will have something related in their Paper Pumpkin kits. So January is probably going to be about love so that it can apply to Valentine's. But my understanding is that it will actually cover all of the love occasions and not just Valentine's Day. So I'll give you more information on that as I know, but if you are interested in subscribing to Paper Pumpkin, you can do that by clicking the Shop Now button. That will take you to the store page, and then you can click on Paper Pumpkin and follow the links there. Or if you have any questions, you can always contact me. I'm definitely available to answer your questions if you have any, but you would have to subscribe by January 10th to get that month's kit. So just a reminder. And if it's your first month ordering Paper Pumpkin or subscribing to Paper Pumpkin, you will get a clear block for your stamps in that kit. So I always like to mention that in case that's like the very first thing you're starting out with and you don't have a block or anything for your stamps. So that's the Paper Pumpkin. For the numbers that I was talking about, I'm up to 44 subscribers on YouTube, and I know that that might not sound like a big number to some people, but it's a big number to me, and I'm so thrilled with it. And I'm so thrilled with everybody who comments and likes and who's downloaded the free resources on there. It's so cool. And I can't wait to do more videos. There's been some stuff going on with YouTube and something called COPPA. I don't think it's going to directly affect my channel because it's really about protecting children, and I don't have anything that's geared or targeted towards children. But it's one of those things that you have to research because they're kind of changing the way that they're doing their videos and their uploads. So I'll keep you posted on that. My Facebook Lives, you have seen the technical challenges that I have had with those, and I appreciate you hanging in there with me as I figure it out. I've been watching YouTube videos, tutorials. I have been trying, but there is something about my phone that does not love the setup for Facebook Lives when you're doing either the portrait or the landscape. So tonight I thought I would make it easy, just have it in portrait mode, and then I can always attempt landscape later. So yeah, just people have been signing up for my email list, and I'm so grateful for that. Hey, Kathy, so nice to have you here. So it's been amazing. The people that I've met with Stampin' Up!, the community, the things that I've gotten to create, the things I've gotten to do. I see your comments now. I think I'm on a little bit of a delay. But yeah, so it's been the most amazing year in that way. It was really something that I really needed, and I'm so glad that I joined, which, as of course you know, I'll be talking much more about come January, because I am looking to grow my team. So I haven't talked much about anything like that, but I will be starting in the new year. I kind of needed to get my footing, but now I'm feeling much more confident, and I would love to grow my team. So I'll be talking more about that in January as well. So I just want to thank you. I wish you all like the best, happiest holiday. This has been a difficult year in some ways for people that are close to me. Many people that are close to me have actually lost people close to them. So in that way, I know that the holidays can be challenging, but it is still important to participate if you can. 2019 was unexpected in so many ways. It was wonderful in so many ways, and it was very challenging in so many ways. So the personal things that I wanted to just get into and talk a little bit about, because it is going to affect how much I am able to do starting in the new year, is that in the last few months, I have been having some health issues. So in the last 2 months, I have been in the emergency room twice. And that is very unusual for me. I don't typically really get sick or have problems, and we definitely had the flu, and there were viral things going on. It happens, of course, when you have kids in school or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty intense. So I was there once in November, and then I had to go back again last night. So it was a little bit unexpected, but I've had a hernia since I had my son, and I've definitely been putting it off a long time because he's 4 years old now. So I guess I've gotten away with it long enough, but I had irritated it over the weekend, and yesterday my son, who's just very fun and physical and can be wild sometimes, was so excited to see me, and he just ran at me, and he hit, dead center. He hit the hernia, and I just thought I was going to hit the ceiling, and ended up getting really irritated and upset, and I was getting upset, so I ended up going and getting it checked out. So talked to a doctor today, and I'm going to have surgery in the beginning of the year. But the good news is that it's supposed to be, relatively good and easy to recover from. It's not a very, intense surgery like some can be. But I'm definitely not used to having surgery, so that'll be something interesting. So I just have to be really careful with it. Hopefully I won't need emergency surgery. I'm trying to hang in until the beginning of January. I'm trying to hang in through the holidays. But if I have to go, then I'll go. So I'll keep you all posted on that. It's uncomfortable, but I'm not in too much pain really, unless of course it gets hit by a 4-year-old at a high speed. So it's just one of those things. So yeah, it's been a little bit intense, especially in the last 2 months in terms of everybody being sick, including, my whole family, my mom, Patrick, Connor, we've all gone rounds. So yeah, boys are rough. Kathy, you raised 2? Oh my gosh. Yes, I have 1. I couldn't even imagine 2. Some of my friends have 3 and 4 kids, and I'm exhausted just watching them. But, I guess things like this happen. When I was telling the doctor that I'd had this hernia for as long as I did, I definitely got a look like, are you crazy? And I am, because if I can avoid having surgery, I will. So, but it's not good if you wait until the point where you end up in the emergency room. So I am learning, and in 2020, I promise I will take better care of myself. I gave up coffee a month ago, and that has been really hard, but I did it, and I've been drinking either water or tea instead, and it's helped. So it's just one of those things. Oh my gosh, they're 7 years apart. Well, at least you got a little bit of a break in there, right? I guess, I don't know. Are they close at 7 years apart? I wonder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Connor's our one and only. But yeah, I'll feel much better once all of this is done. And I do plan on doing some batch filming so I can have some coverage for when I am down and out, but it may affect the Facebook Lives. So I just wanted to mention that too. So again, just a little behind for December. I will definitely plan to have things done ahead of time for next year so that I don't lose time like I did this year. I was really hoping to really dive into the Perfectly Plaid suite, and I wanted to incorporate Rustic Retreat with it. And I had the Elfie set, and I had all of these grand plans for what I was going to do with the Elfie set. And of course, we're like right on Christmas now. And I will admit to you, I'm still working on handmade Christmas cards. So I am going to film that, you know, the process of making those. And hopefully I'll get that posted by Christmas Day. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I have been kind of lagging behind. I'm ahead with Christmas shopping, but I am behind in terms of getting the crafting and the videos and everything done. So I will definitely be better in the new year with different projects and things like that. So I appreciate everybody hanging in there with me. And if you have any projects that you want to share here, you're more than welcome to. If you've made your own Christmas cards, if you've made your tags, anything, I would love to, if you're fancy with your gift wrap, or if you stamp your gift wrap, like I would love to see that. I think that that's so cool. I used all of my paper pumpkin tags. I think I have 2 left, but I actually know what I'm going to use those for. So they will be on presents before Christmas. So that particular set was very versatile for me. Oh, good. They are close. That's awesome, Kathy. I love when siblings are close. I was an only child growing up, but I was very close with two girls that are sisters, and they were a year apart. And they're still like my sisters today. So I got very lucky, and pretty much all of my friends have siblings. There are very few of us where there's only one. So yeah, but I just wanted to get on here and give everybody a little update and let you all know what's been going on, because it has been just off, like just really kind of off kilter, but I am excited to get back on track for the new year. So I wish you all a wonderful new year. Be safe, especially if you're traveling. And again, have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. Kathy, thank you so much for hanging in with me and for commenting. That's been awesome. And I will talk to you all later. Okay, thanks. Bye. Thanks, Kathy. Merry Christmas.